Dang it, I liked her. She's really a goner. Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today I'm reacting to Angel, Season 1, Episode 1. I am so excited to be starting this show. And I'm also recording on the wrong thing. Shit. I mean, obviously, I know this is connected to Buffy and as a spin-off show, and I think that there's going to be some crossovers because the list that I'm following, it's not exactly like one-to-one for the watch order, so I'm expecting maybe there to be some tie-ins, maybe some crossovers. But like I've mentioned before, for people who have watched my Buffy reactions, I'm really interested to see the world through the lens of Angel as a character. And I really would love to explore just more of the emotional struggle, the psychology, the thought process. You know, Angel, I feel like for 99% of the show, I mean, we've had a couple episodes that dive a little bit deeper into him, but most of how we know Angel is really through Buffy's eyes or even her friends' views of angels. And he's kind of, in general, just the silent, mysterious type. But I don't know. I think that the way that I feel towards Angel, I know some people disagree, but I really don't blame Angel at all for any of the crimes of Angelus. I just don't think that makes any sense considering, you know, I think any one of us, any one of the characters, basically any person, as far as I understand vampire lore, you know, if they're turned into a vampire, they're robbed of their soul, which Angel essentially is when he's Angelus. You know, you're not in full control. You know, it would be like, I think if someone, I don't know if this is a perfect analogy, but I feel like it would be like if someone forced you to drink alcohol and then get in the car and then you killed people, you know, like forced you at gunpoint. maybe these words are not the best for the YouTube monetization here, but if they forced you against your will to like drink alcohol to save your family and then get in a car and then you happen to run into someone, that's not really your fault. It's the person who did those things to you. Does that make sense? I feel like there's going to be a better analogy. Maybe I should have spent more time thinking about it. But long story short, I feel bad for Angel. You know, he's served his time in hell. I don't know exactly how long or how much he suffered. That's something else maybe the show will explore. And then there's the episode, a really good episode with Buffy. I'm blanking on the name of it, but the one where it had a nice ending where Buffy and Angel got to walk together hand in hand in the snow. But they mentioned, I believe he's called the Ancient One. And I think that's related. Unfortunately, I saw a few comments, nothing major spoiled, but I saw a few comments like referencing this and the show Angel. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be diving into that a little bit more, which I wish I didn't know, but since that was semi-spoiled for me, I am intrigued. I am interested to see like what, I don't know, just maybe more of the forces of evil. Maybe we're going to see more demonic presences besides vampires. That could be interesting. But I don't know, just on paper, if you look at Angel as a character, I think he's pretty fascinating. And we've, you know, just the idea of a vampire who has his human conscience returned and then has to control all those urges to feed on, you know, human blood, and also has the strength of a vampire and is immortal. Like that on paper is just interesting to me. And it's interesting as like the star-crossed lover scenario with Buffy, but even on its own right, as an individual, it's intriguing. So I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm also interested, like, is this spin-off going to take a little bit of a different tone than Buffy? You know, Buffy, I think, has a nice balance of some really strong emotions and some deep kind of moral questions, as well as this air of lightheartedness. Now, I'm not sure, you know, is this going to lean more into a serious side? Based off Angel's character, I could see that being the case. Maybe not. Maybe it's just going to be very similar to the tone of Buffy. But I don't know. I feel like with a spin-off show, you have some freedom and some creativity, perhaps, that could just be interesting. But I'm intrigued. I really don't know what I'm in for. I'm excited to check it out. As always, if you want to watch the full reaction with me, it's up on Patreon. This might be the only way I'm watching. Maybe the full reactions are the only ones I'm doing. I haven't decided at the point of filming whether these are going on YouTube. But if you are watching on Patreon, thank you for your support. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, I will have more episodes of Buffy and Angel, and I do plan on watching both shows in one form or the other. But that's enough talking for me. Probably way too much. Let's just get into it. Angel, Season 1, Episode 1. It feels weird saying Angel and not Buffy, even though it feels like I'm about to watch an episode of Buffy. But we're in Angel. Let's check out Angel.
She had, her hair.
Angel sitting alone at a bar talking about a girl that he used to know. That's not how I expected the show to open.
Remind me of her. Because
How much have you been drinking, Angel?
both her hair.
That's when you pick up your drink and you go to the other side of the bar.
You want to cash out? Yeah, sure.
I feel like I know this actor. Is he from Lost?
Girls are nice.
It is. That's what's his name from Lost. I haven't seen Lost in so long. Dang it, I'm blanking on his name.
Let's go find some real fun.
Oh, hold on. Is he just faking? That was a cool moment. What are you really up to here, Angel?
Hey, back off.
Hey,
Shut up and die.
Oh, jeez.
has anyone seen my car?
I love how he's faking being drunk. It's so smart. Okay. Wow, that was awesome. Jeez. Whoever's car that was, that sucks.
Get away from me.
Yeah, don't tempt him with that blood. I mean, talk about a badass opening scene. Oh, I've also been warned about the opening of Angel. And this is one where I'm pretty sure they spoil something. So no watching the intro. This is like so awkward, like having to not watch, but I can't skip ahead because it messes up syncing. But that was a badass opening scene. I mean, come on, Angel. Kicking some butt. I like the way it was directed too. The best part was like the sound design and the camera, like just when Angel's face like turned really serious and you could tell he wasn't drunk. It feels a little bit darker and more serious in tone, which I would be interested in seeing, honestly. It's got a pretty cool setup of weapons here. Who could it be?
Not much with the view, but it's got a nice back cave sort of an air to it.
It does.
I'm very much human.
What the heck?
I've been sent by the powers that be.
That's a pretty vague.
Let me tell you a little bedtime story.
But I'm not sleepy.
Dang, how did Joss Whedon like be involved in 2 shows simultaneously? How did he have that much time in the day?
You know, what have I done? He's freaked.
Okay.
It's like, please don't recap my own life story, bro.
He ties without endangering them both, so what does he do?
It's much better if you experience the whole show.
A faceless champion of the hapless human race.
It's a pretty cool title in a way.
You've told me the story of my life, which since I was there, I already knew.
Was that a little breaking the fourth wall moment?
That you don't really care about is going to look way too appetizing to turn down. And you'll figure, hey,
Dang. That's a good point.
what's one against all I've saved? Might as well eat them. Still ahead by the numbers.
And it seems like Angel knows he's right.
Let's go treat me to a Billy D.
What is this dude, though? Like, what creature is he?
In this world.
Hey, spare change?
Get a job, you lazy self. You know, it's about letting them in your
Jeez, this guy's being such a hypocrite.
I get visions, which is to say great splitting migraines that come.
You mean you just do drugs?
I just know whoever sends them is more powerful than me or you, and they're just trying to make things right.
How do you know this? How do you make those assumptions, bro?
Why would a woman I've never met even talk to me?
Have you looked in the mirror lately? Yeah, I guess you really haven't, no.
That joke was funny on several levels.
I'm not good with people.
Well, get good, bro. It's part of the job.
That's the whole point of this little exercise, isn't it?
It sucks, though. I can see where Angel's coming from, you know. Can we trust Doyle, though? Like, he's being so vague about the powers that be.
Sure is a cute little doggy.
Poor Angel, trying to start a conversation.
How late are you open?
You talking to me?
Okay, he's got the Spider-Man reflexes here. That is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man reflexes.
Well, thanks. These come out of my paycheck.
That sucks, seriously?
Are you, happy?
What?
Interesting small talk opener.
I was looking towards there. And you walked.
Well, I don't know if I've seen Angel this awkward.
Am I happy? You got 3 hours?
Do I look busy?
All right, Angel, you got yourself a date.
Why were you in there watching me?
Because you look lonely.
What the heck is going on? What happens when you pepper spray a vampire?
I'm sort of having relationship issues.
It seems like it. Yeah, who is Russell? This is what you need to help her out with, Angel.
You've been to Missoula?
During the Depression. I was depressed there. But it's pretty country.
Good recovery there, Angel.
I came here to be a famous movie star. But they weren't hiring.
They never are. Oh, the struggle of actors in LA. Is Angel gonna come in this Hollywood party?
This won't take long. I would not leave that one unattended.
Call me. This isn't a come-on. I'm in a very serious relationship with a landscape architect.
Is it really that easy to land a job in Hollywood? Just be a good-looking, tall guy? I think there's plenty of those in Hollywood, honestly.
Come in and read a third time. I'm an actress. I don't put up with things like that.
This Cordelia?
Oh my God, Angel?
Nice to see a familiar face.
Yes, tell me. Nice to see a familiar face. It's great to see Cordelia. I'm telling you, was I right? Are they gonna have chemistry?
I mean, I just started it as a way to make some quick cash, and then boom, it was like my life.
That's awesome. Look at this.
Still,
Well,
Yeah.
obviously.
Here for that.
right. But you're not.
I actually would love for the two of them to get together. Come on.
Well, I better get mingly. I really should be talking to people that are somebody.
Only Cordelia can be friendly and rude at the same time. Come on, I could see Cordelia and Angel. I know it doesn't seem to make sense, but I could see, like, as they grow and change as people. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. There's your man. He's a dangerous creep.
Okay, no problem.
What is Angel doing? No, okay.
Damn it!
Oh, shit. Have we ever seen Angel drive before? I don't think so. Jeez, hopefully she was wearing a seat belt. That would suck if she died from that crash.
I don't know who you are. You don't want to get involved here, trust me.
Tina, get in the car.
Come on, he just pulled some Jason Bourne moves and you're that calm facing him, bro?
I don't think you're gonna pull that trigger.
Good call.
Has Angel ever been cooler? I mean, between this and the opening scene, come on.
You have one new message.
I'm so glad Cordelia is teaming up with Angel here. At least I'm assuming, right?
Bag for days if I have to.
I made some tea.
Thanks.
Angel's such an old man.
You take milk and sugar?
Yeah.
Because I don't have those things.
That's also pretty funny.
At least not ones you like.
I have relationship issues too.
That's a great cover if you have like just all these weapons around your home.
Boy, are you ever in the wrong town.
Dang. She's had a really hard time out here.
This is LA. Guys like him get away with murder.
Who'd he murder?
I don't know. Maybe nobody.
Dang, she was literal. I thought that was just an expression. Like she was saying, this Russell is a murderer. Holy.
He likes pain. I mean, he really does.
Was he a psychopath?
She tried to get away. She disappeared off the face of the earth.
Okay, so it does sound like he's a murderer. All right, this is a job for you, Angel. Go full Angelus on this loser.
He finds you.
Not anymore.
Angel is like Batman, right? Is this going to be like, you know, Batman in the Buffyverse? I'd be so down if that's what this show is. Hey, when was this made again? Did people really have phone books like that? I mean, I know they did. Sometimes I forget how old this show is because it seems so ahead of its time. Is Angel computer savvy? I feel like he needs his own Willow to help out with this part of the job, maybe. No, she's just dreaming. Okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
He was here.
Literally? Or just in her dream?
Be afraid. Hey, look, you're safe here.
Why do you have that?
Oh, great. Now he seems like a stalker.
You're just like him. You stay away from me.
If she goes off on her own, she's going to get killed. But I understand why she's so freaked out.
Please listen to me. It's just...
Oh, shoot. Careful, bro. Oh, great. How do you explain that?
Russell.
That looked like a Goodfellas shot.
We both know I live outside the box, but I don't go around killing my friends.
Don't fall for this, please.
You know, I only want to help you. Just tell me what you...
This is definitely him being manipulative.
Done.
Is he gonna kill her right here?
No, I thought you hired him. He turned into something.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't give information away about Angel.
Well, you're young.
Dang it, I liked her. She's really a goner. Dang, I thought she was going to be one of the main characters of the show. I was completely wrong. Of course, Joss Whedon killing characters off in the pilot. He's like Batman. Come on, Angel has turned into Batman, and I am so down for this.
You can't cut yourself off, Doyle. I don't want to share my feelings. I want to find the guy that killed Tina, and I want to look him in the eye. Then what? Then I'm going to share my feelings.
How awesome is this? Angel, this is Angel at his coolest.
They caved on everything after you negotiated with their CFO.
Negotiated? Did he give them an offer they couldn't refuse?
And we've located a witness telling police that he saw a dark-complected man with blood on his hands fleeing the scene.
This is someone you give a raise. He's a very helpful villain.
Who's this?
Oh, don't you dare set your sights on Cordelia, you bastard.
I am somebody. I matter.
Just when I thought Cordelia couldn't get any better.
I am right where I'm supposed to be and not dying for something to eat.
Tape of the party, and guess who wants to meet you?
A director?
Oh, geez. How many drugs is this lady doing?
He knows everyone, and he wants to meet you tonight.
When something's too good to be true, it is.
People will be attracted to my positive energy and help me achieve my goals.
Oh, Cordy.
Wait a minute. No. I'm not combat ready, man. I'm just a messenger.
What are you? What creature is this guy?
I'm Russell. Thank you so much for coming. But that'll be all, Franklin.
If they kill Cordy in the pilot, I'm done. I'm just saying.
Got all huffy about my folks not paying their taxes for, well, ever.
Yeah, the IRS can be annoying that way.
I've had a lot of opportunities. The hands in the liquid gel commercial were almost mine by like...
We're almost yours. Oh.
It's not everything I
mean, how long has she been here? Like, that's not too long. Like, I feel like it would take a while, even if you're a successful actor. I feel like it takes a long time before you really make it.
Hey, what are you watching there? Is that the game? Vikings on?
See, Angel can really be smooth when he needs to be. I think he's smarter than he gives himself credit for.
Just tell me what you want.
I thought he was gonna eat her.
I finally get invited to a nice place with...
Is she gonna look in her mirror and see?
And...
Oh, put it together, Cordy. Come on, you're smart. Put it together.
curtains. Hey, you're a vampire.
What?
I like how she just said it.
Mouth. I think I know a vampire when I am alone with him, and
She sounds like Willow right now.
I'm just wacky. I'm kidding.
Nice attempt at recovery, but too late. Run!
Truth is, I'm glad you know.
Find a sharp object.
Means we can skip the formalities.
Is it just me, or is he an extra ugly looking vampire?
Angel?
I have a message.
Either him or Robert Pattinson coming from the shadows.
You don't know who he is, do you? Oh boy, you're about to get your ass kicked.
I'm surprised more people in the vampire community don't recognize, you know, the legend that is Angelus. Come on, Cordy, you can help him out. Don't just stand there. Taking a bullet for Cordy? I mean, come on.
That's it, I'm gone.
Oh, come on, bro. For real? For real? Don't you dare. You better come back. Okay, good. I actually like him more now because he did that. Shows how scared he was.
Good gate.
That's like that moment in what Logan, right? He's like a new mayor type villain, you know? Jeez. And that's sunlight too. Wow. Similar to the first episode of Buffy, season 4. I thought he was going to be the big bad, but nope, he's gone. Just like that. Yeah, call a superior. Call a superior.
There's no need to disturb the senior partners with this. Not yet.
Really? If this isn't a problem big enough for the senior partners. I kind of like that guy, though. Even for a one-off villain, he had some of that evil charisma. Oh, shoot. That's the phone call. That is awesome. What a cool way to connect the two shows in a subtle way. That's really awesome.
He went into the light.
Yet you don't seem to be in a celebrating mood.
You don't know Angel too well. He broods. Happy, sad, he broods.
Be as can be.
What?
A cockroach.
Oh
in the
my
corner.
gosh.
I'd say it's a bantamweight. Okay, first thing, we need to call an exterminator.
Angel's face, too, when he realized what she was screaming about. Come on, they're going to be a great duo.
If we're going to be helping people out, maybe a small charge. A fee.
That's understandable.
Exactly rolling in it, Mr. I was alive for 200 years and never developed an investment portfolio.
Very good point. See, this is why we need Cordelia.
Charged based on a case-by-case analysis, but with me working for a flat fee.
Give her commission as well. Come on. Is there sunlight coming into this room? Please be careful, everybody. It looks like those windows are right there.
It's just temporary. Until my inevitable stardom takes effect.
Cordelia, you're already a star. This is your Gotham, Angel. Make it yours. Los Angeles. Come on, dude.
I'm game.
Dang, what a first episode. I am impressed. I will just say that. All right, that is Angel Season 1, Episode 1, the pilot of the spin-off show. And I will just say that was what I hoped for and actually much more. I mean, that was a very, very well done pilot in my opinion. I mean, I think that it just, stepping back, I guess, before I just get into how much I enjoyed it and had a fun time. But I mean, it was well written in the sense that obviously for people who have watched Buffy, you can just jump into it, Angel, but they did a good job of kind of recapping things in a way that wasn't too obvious or wasn't too long-winded and kind of established very quickly, just in case you hadn't watched Buffy, who Angel is, what the dynamic is, Cordelia, the fact that they know each other, and me, obviously, as someone who has been watching Buffy, it is, I don't know, I just had a blast. I feel like it was very fast-paced. I feel like there was no filler in the entire episode, and it was just very interesting and exciting start to finish. I think the tone of it reminds me of like a noir, like LA Confidential in a weird way, with like these big businessmen, evil forces, vampires in the seedy city of Los Angeles, and we've got our brooding, perfect noir protagonist, Angel. I mean, all he needs is a real drinking problem, and then it's a neo-noir movie. We got it. But I don't know. I mean, Angel was so badass. I mean, that opening scene was very cool, and then him helping Tina out was awesome. And of course, him kicking out Mr. Russell Winters out the window was pretty good. Once again, I mean, I really thought that when he showed up in his home, I was like, oh, maybe he's going to kill him and save Cordelia. But when he didn't, that's when I was pretty confident. I was like, okay, this guy is going to be probably the big bad of season 1. But nope, Angel shows up in front of everybody, kicks him out the window. But I don't know, I'm interested in seeing, unlike the Hellmouth and Sunnydale, I feel like they're setting up kind of an underground of villainy and an operation almost like the mob or the mafia that's kind of controlling the city of Los Angeles. And Los Angeles is a pretty good choice of a city in my opinion. I mean, I'm biased, having spent so much of my life there. But, it's a dirty place, and there's a lot of, I feel like, interesting locations that can lend themselves towards some nightlife scenarios and conflicts. I don't know. I feel like it's a good, interesting choice and also very different than Sunnydale. So it's cool for a spin-off show. And I really, really like the moment where he did the phone call. I actually forgot about it. I didn't even mention it. I just watched the episode 1 of season 4 of Buffy. So that little subtle tie-in, the perfect way to do it. Because I don't think the show needs to cross over constantly. Like I would like if Angel was a show you could watch and enjoy, not necessarily watching along with Buffy, but those little moments, those connections that reward a viewer like myself who's trying to enjoy all of it is really, really cool. So I really appreciated that. Doyle, I don't know what it is about him, but I like him already. I don't even know what creature he was. It was weird. It reminded me almost like a puffer fish. Like it was really quick, looked reptilian with those spikes out of his face. But I thought the moment where he drove off with the car and then came back, it was just, I don't know, it was a sweet way to kind of, it was funny, it was amusing, he has the cool energy about him, and that moment with the car was just a way to really humanize him, and it was just, I don't know, I liked that. I liked how instead of like a line of dialogue explaining maybe some of his fearful tendencies as a character, but his ultimate goodwill, that moment just demonstrated that, show don't tell. That was very well done. And Cordelia, there was, a couple funny moments, and I feel like funny in a way that we haven't seen Cordelia. I mean, like I said, she sounded like Willow in that one scene, but there were just, I don't know. I'm excited. Like having Cordelia work together with Angel, kind of handling maybe the interpersonal aspects, the financial aspects could be intriguing. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of different directions that we've established from this pilot, but I think it started off very strong. And Angel is really coming across like, you know, I know I said Batman like a million times in the reaction, but he really does come across like a vigilante superhero. Which is awesome. That's not really what I expected from this. So I'm kind of excited. I hope the show continues in this direction here. And having Cordelia in the show, I'm assuming means that we're going to see less, if not none, perhaps not none of her in Buffy, at least for this season, which I guess because normally I'd be really, really bummed out about that, but because I'm watching Angel, I'm okay with that. And, you know, like I forget what episode exactly I went off on like a tangent talking about the possibility of Angel and Cordelia becoming a couple. So that would be funny if I finally get one prediction correct. Maybe not. Maybe they'll just work together on the show and kind of have like just more of a business partnership relationship, which could be fine too. As long as Cordelia gets some screen time and gets some savage burn, some funny lines in, I'll be more than happy. But you never know. You never know. Maybe down the line in this season, you know, there could be some chemistry or something. But overall, just had an absolute blast with it. I am excited to continue on more of the show. Thank you to everyone for watching along. Like I mentioned, I will be having more episodes out on Patreon if you want to see more. Thank you to everyone who watches Angel. Thank you to everyone who watches Buffy. And please let me know in the comments down below. Did anyone watch Angel before they watched Buffy? Like, was Angel the show that they saw first and then they went back and watched Buffy? I've heard a few people say that happened to them, so I'd love to hear your experiences, like how you came across the show Angel, and if anyone experienced that first, and if this, especially if this pilot episode kind of explained itself well enough that you understood the character and where everything was coming from, or were you a little bit confused? Was it a little bit too much information? I think they did a good job with the writing personally, but love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.